Hello, friends. Do you know there are places on Earth where your money, your passport, and even your connections mean absolutely nothing? Places may be hidden by governments, guarded by deadly creatures, or sealed off by science itself. From an island that kills anyone who steps on its shore, to a top-secret military base that officially doesn't exist. Here are 10 forbidden places you are absolutely banned from visiting. And stick around for number 1, because what scientists found there defies logic. But hey, before we sneak past the guards, do me a quick solid. Smash that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss a trip to the unknown. Done? Awesome. Let's get into it. Kicking off our list at number 10, buried deep inside a frozen mountain in the Arctic Circle, is the Svalbard Global Seed Vault in Norway. Often called the Doomsday Vault, this is humanity's ultimate backup drive. It houses millions of seed samples to restart civilization in case of a global catastrophe. It's built to withstand nuclear war and asteroids. But don't plan a visit. Unless you have high-level clearance, the doors remain locked, guarded by freezing temperatures and roaming polar bears. Now, here's a question for you. If the apocalypse hits tomorrow, what is the one food you hope is saved in this vault? Pizza? Avocados? Tell me your survival snack in the comments. Jumping to number 9, we have Ilha da Queimada Grande in Brazil, better known as Snake Island. It looks like a tropical paradise from a drone, but down on the ground, it's a living nightmare. This island is the only place on Earth where you'll find the golden lancehead viper. These aren't your average garden snakes. Their venom is so potent, it can literally melt human flesh. Some estimates say there's one snake for every square meter here. You literally cannot take a step without risking a lethal bite. The Brazilian Navy has banned all civilians from entering. But everyone has a price, right? So for $10 million, would you spend one single night camping on this island alone? Drop a yes or no in the comments right now. At number 8, we travel to France, to the Lascaux caves. Discovered in 1940, these walls hold some of the most stunning prehistoric art ever found, over 17,000 years old. It's a time capsule of human history. But here's the catch. Humans are toxic to this place. The carbon dioxide from our breath and the heat from our bodies caused mold to spread, literally eating the paintings alive. Since 1963, the cave has been sealed tight. Only a handful of scientists in hazmat suits are allowed in for a few days a year to monitor the climate. You're stuck visiting the fake replica next door. This raises a tough question. Is it better to lock history away forever to save it? Or should we be allowed to see it, even if it destroys the art? Save it or see it? Vote in the comments. At number 7, we enter the most secretive nation on Earth, North Korea. Inside a nondescript building in Pyongyang lies Room 39. It sounds like a boring office, right? Wrong. This is the headquarters of a shadowy organization tasked with one goal: generating foreign currency for the supreme leader. How? Through drug smuggling, arms trafficking, and counterfeiting the US dollar. They make the infamous super note, counterfeit dollars so perfect even American banks struggle to spot the fakes. It's estimated this room brings in up to $1 billion a year. That money funds the nuclear missiles you see on the news. Room 39 isn't just a forbidden office, it's the wallet of a dictatorship. So, check your wallet right now. Do you have a $100 bill in there? Are you 100% sure it's real? Or did it come from Room 39? Let me know if you trust your cash in the comments. Moving to number 6, we're in the deep redwoods of California. Welcome to Bohemian Grove. For 2 weeks every July, This private campground locks its gates to the public. The guest list? It reads like a who's who of world power. Former U.S. presidents, oil tycoons, media moguls, and military leaders. It is said that the Manhattan Project, the plan for the atomic bomb, was first discussed right here at a lunch table. But what happens in the woods stays in the woods. Leaked footage has shown a ceremony called the Cremation of Care, performed in front of a 40-foot stone owl. Participants wear robes and burn an effigy in a theatrical ritual. Officials claim it's just a harmless fraternity party for the elite to blow off steam. Conspiracy theorists believe it's a shadow government meeting. What do you see? Just rich guys camping, or something deeper? Give me your verdict in the comments below. Halfway through at number 5, we travel to Italy. Just a few miles from the romance of Venice lies Poveglia Island. But this is no vacation spot. The locals call it the Island of Madness. History tells us this was a quarantine station during the Black Death. Tens of thousands of plague victims were shipped here to die. It is said that the fires burning the bodies didn't stop for weeks. Later, it became a mental asylum. Rumors persist of a cruel doctor who performed twisted experiments on patients before throwing himself or being thrown from the bell tower. Today, the island is strictly off-limits. Some fishermen claim they refuse to sail near it, fearing their nets will catch the bones of their ancestors. They say 50% of the island's soil is human ash. Do you believe places can retain bad energy? Or is it just an old pile of bricks with a scary story? I want to hear your thoughts below. Number 4 takes us to the heart of the Catholic Church, the Vatican's secret archives. We're talking about 53 miles of shelving, enough to wrap around the Vatican City multiple times. The name secretum actually translates closer to personal than secret, implying it's the Pope's private collection, but access is incredibly restricted. Only a select few scholars are granted entry, and they are strictly monitored. Because of this secrecy, wild theories flourish. Some believe these shelves hide the lost Gospels that contradict the Bible. Others go further, claiming they hide proof of extraterrestrial life or ancient technologies confiscated centuries ago. Is it just the world's most boring collection of administrative paperwork, or does it hold the truth about human history? If you could read one book from this archive, what would you look for? Tell me below. We are entering the top 3. This is North Sentinel Island in the Indian Ocean. From above, it looks like paradise, but down there, living in the trees, is the Sentinelese tribe. They are believed to be the last pre-Neolithic tribe on Earth, isolated for perhaps 60,000 years. They don't know what an iPhone is, they've never seen a car, and they have no idea that the rest of the world exists. And they want to keep it that way. The Sentinelese are famously hostile to outsiders. In 2004, after the tsunami, a helicopter flew over to check on them and was greeted with a hail of arrows. This hostility turned tragic in 2018. An American missionary, John Allen Chau, kayaked to the island, hoping to convert them to Christianity. He never returned. The tribe killed him and buried his body in the sand. The Indian government refused to retrieve him, stating it was too dangerous for both the police and the tribe. But the ban isn't just to protect us from their arrows, it's to protect them from our germs. A simple common cold from us could wipe out their entire civilization because they have no immunity. So,
here is the debate. Was John Allen Chau a brave martyr trying to save souls, or was he a reckless trespasser who endangered an entire race? It's a heavy topic. I want to read your honest thoughts in the comments.
At number 2, we have the most famous secret on the planet, Area 51 in Nevada. For decades, the U.S. government denied it even existed. Now, they admit it's there, but they still won't tell us what they do inside. Try to drive past the gate, and you'll be met by the camo dudes, private contractors in white trucks who watch your every move. Cross the line, you face prison time, or, as the signs politely warn, deadly force. Whistleblowers like Bob Lazar claim they are reverse engineering alien spacecraft fueled by Element 115. Skeptics say it's just a boring testing ground for advanced spy planes like the U-2 or the stealth bomber. The truth is locked inside those hangars. Is the government hiding little green men, or are they just hiding the next generation of fighter jets? I'm leaving this one to you. Drop a Team Alien or Team Military in the comments. Let's see who wins. And finally, at number 1. While other places on this list keep you out with guns, fences, or curses, this place keeps you out with its own atmosphere. Welcome to Movile Cave in Romania. Discovered by accident in 1986, this cave had been sealed off from the rest of the world for over 5.5 million years. The air down here is toxic. It's heavy with hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide. Without a specialized suit and oxygen tank, a human would lose consciousness and die in minutes. But in this poison, something is moving. Scientists found 33 species inside that exist nowhere else on Earth. Spiders, scorpions, and leeches that are born in total darkness. They don't need the sun. They survive through chemosynthesis, feeding on the toxic chemicals in the air. It is literally an alien ecosystem right here on Earth. NASA is studying this cave because it might be the blueprint for life on Mars or Europa. If life can survive in this poison prison for millions of years, what else is hiding in the dark corners of our universe? Are we alone, or are we just looking in the wrong places? Give me your final theory below. If you enjoyed this tour of the forbidden, destroy that like button and make sure you are subscribed with the bell on. We have plenty more mysteries to break down. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.